The most famous reindeer of all.
Charles.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny...
What is up, my downloads? I shall have downloads. I'm back with another YouTube video. And today, the title, everybody in the comments wanted to talk about this because I am a high school graduate. And if you guys like this video, give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, let's get right into the video. I'm so nervous because I feel like people are looking at me because I am talking to a camera, but I am by myself, so that's whatever. So we're gonna talk about high school life. So I moved. Well, I was originally, I'm not gonna say where, but I'm not gonna say any people's names in this video at all, or none of that. But we moved somewhere from far away, and I was like, I think it was about to be December. No, kind of like the middle of the school year. I don't know if y'all can see me. It was the middle of the school year when I came to my ninth grade year, whatever you're gonna say it. Yeah, my ninth grade year, and the only person I knew was this dude in my neighborhood, which he introduced me to his friends and all this other stuff. But then my ninth grade year was okay. Now, was it different? Yes, because due to the fact that like I came from somewhere that didn't have the same thing as the other schools. Like, their math was two different things. Like, the school that I was at had like 2 + 2, and at a high school, like 2 + 2 and 4 + 4, like it was simple math. But then when I come to this school, it's like algebra, pre-algebra, all this other stuff that we had to learn. I'm like, okay. But I think I took algebra 1. I took algebra 1 in my ninth grade year. I used to sit by myself a lot until my 10th grade year, I think it was my 10th grade year that I was sitting by myself and stuff. We had 2 different cafeterias. I would always sit at the little one because there's a big cafeteria where everybody eats and there's a whole bunch of people. I did not want to go there, like, whatsoever. I did not want to go there at all. I did not want to talk to anybody. The only people I knew was the guy that was in my neighborhood and a couple of his friends. But there's this one time when I was eating by myself, I would always, when I get done eating, I would sit by this bench that's right next to the little cafe. Don't know if it's still there, but at my time it was. So I would sit by this bench, and his friend, the dude that was in my neighborhood, would always be across from me, because there'd be a bench, there'd be across, there would be another bench, and then there'd be another bench on the other side. Remember, it's not like a good memory what I remember, but it's something. I would sit by myself every single day in ninth grade. And so this one day, because I guess it was like, because my principal at the time, they would like do quotes and stuff and be like, if you see somebody sit by themselves and stuff, then you should go up to them and say hi. And so that's what the dude in my neighborhood did. So he walked up to me. I think he walked up to me and he introduced me to like people I didn't even know. So it's kind of like you sitting in a little group of people that are just staring at you like, who is she? Like, that's kind of how it was. And it's like, okay. Everybody shook my hand. They were like, hi, I'm so-and-so. That was good. Okay. So I guess I had people that knew me a little bit. Now, fast forward, it's kind of like, I guess that was just a one-time thing. Because, I mean, I know them now. But, like, I think it was a one-time thing to like talk to them, because I'm a type of person that when I meet you, I don't say a word until you start a conversation with me, and then when you stop the conversation, I'm just staring at you like, you gonna say something? Like, so that's kind of how it was that's with anybody that I don't know. Not saying that I'm shy, but I was shy. So fast forwarding on, I just kept eating by myself. I think I met my best friend. I think I met her from the dude in my neighborhood. So I met her from him. And we became friends. But we weren't really like friends until like, I guess, I think 10th grade. 10th grade or 11th grade is when we started like actually talking. Now we don't really talk as much, but it's cool. If you see this, text me. But yeah, my 9th grade year was pretty good. It was chill until I came to my 10th grade year. Now, by the way, for the people who are like family members of mine, my dad does know about this guy that I'm gonna talk about. So I'm not gonna get in trouble for it because he already knows. So my 10th grade year was something. Now, my 10th grade year is when I liked, yeah, whatever. I don't like him, but liked. But my 10th grade year was something. This dude, I don't remember what class it was, but dude that was in my class already had my Snapchat and Instagram. It was like, so I think I texted him, I was like, aren't you the dude from your class? Because I don't really remember what class it was, but we had one class, then we had lunch together. And I'm gonna call him Bob because I'm not gonna say anybody's name in this video, because if they do see this video, they're gonna take it and run it. I'm not with the drama, so just know. So we're just gonna call him Bob. Bob was in my class. I'm not gonna take myself serious. Bob, I guess, was in my class, and I think I texted him, or he texted me, or we were snapping, like sending streaks. If y'all know what that means on Snapchat, sending streaks. I don't know what that does, but yeah, supposedly likes. And so I told all my friends, it's like, you know. And then my friends actually liked the guy, been liking the guy that I liked. So keep in mind, I didn't know that. Not saying that I'm a homewrecker or whatever y'all want to call it. That's not the case. I didn't know she liked him until I showed a picture to her, and she was like, it's okay, you can date him. Now keep that same person in mind, because just keep that same person in mind. I know she liked the guy that I liked until I showed her a picture of him, and she was like, it's okay, you could date him, boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Okay, and I was like, okay, whatever you said it was okay, so I'm gonna do it. So I didn't think too much of it. I wish, now that I look back at it now, I wish I sensed that she was lying. So I guess we supposedly dated, whatever that's supposed to mean. And then fast forwarding, all that's another separate story. I'm not gonna talk about all that, but yeah. So then we break up, and the thing is, like, we broke up around July. Yeah, we broke up around July. Now, keep in mind, that same person told all her friends, like, oh, so-and-so broke up, and all this so. They told me that he never liked me and all this other stuff, that I'm a B-word and all. They were literally, like, just bashing me for no reason. For no reason. And I didn't understand why. Like, okay, when someone breaks up, that's really none of your business at that. If someone gets a divorce, that's none of your business. So they dragged that whole situation, like, they were posting my pictures. We're like, look at this ugly and all this other stuff. I was like, what did I do to you? What did I do to you? Now, keep in mind, I am not that type of person that's, no, I'm not gonna lie. I am that type of person. You make me mad, I'm gonna fight you, and that's just that. But they were just like, I don't understand. I sat there and cried in my room. I remember sitting in my room crying. Cause I'm like, why are these folks saying this? And it's like, I look back at this now and I'm like, I just laugh at it, because it's like, you got nothing on me now. And it's crazy because when we graduated, those same people who were calling me the V word, telling me to kill myself, all this other stuff, the same people, they were, quote unquote, acting like my friends. They were like acting like my friends. And it's really blows my mind. Cause it's like, I remember one of my friends was like, why are you being so distant from everybody? Like, cause, what do you mean being distant? I didn't tell them that I didn't like them. I just felt like, if you're gonna be disrespectful towards me, there's no need for me to waste my breath on you. When you were in that group chat, keep in mind, they made a group chat on Instagram. And so I come home to all this negative stuff and I tell them to leave me alone. So I would block them and they would make new accounts just to say the worst things and worst negative stuff towards me. I never understood people. That was just my 10th grade year. It got worse and worse. My 11th grade year and my 12th grade year. It kind of calmed down my 12th grade year, but it got worse. And I didn't let it get to me my 11th grade year, because I'm like, okay. That happened. They were just like making fun of me and all this other stuff. So now it's my 11th grade year and they're still doing this. It's dark. And they're still doing this. And I kind of just like ignore it. But at that time, I didn't have Snapchat no more. I didn't have Instagram. I didn't have my YouTube. I fell off, basically. That's what people were saying on my TikTok. I fell off because I didn't have my stuff anymore. That's because of something I did, and I got that taken away from me, which that's understandable for my father to do. So that's just that. I get all my stuff back, and I'm just regaining all my other stuff, trying to support my YouTube channel, trying to tell everybody at school to subscribe to my channel, all that other stuff. I remember sitting in class. We were all testing, and everybody knew I did YouTube. Keep in mind that. Everybody knew I did YouTube. So this one dude, I actually got in trouble with him before because he did something and I cussed him out in class, and I think, what's it called again? I don't know what the school calls it. I don't know, but I got sent to another school for 3 days because I cussed him out. Okay, so the same dude that I got in trouble with for cussing him out, and I think I have that referral still, because if I do, I'm gonna pop a picture up on the screen. If I don't, then I might have thrown all my schoolwork away. But that same dude, we were all testing, and we all test on a computer. This is my 11th grade year. We test on a computer. And he played, it was all quiet. I guess it's like towards the end where everybody's like finishing up the test, and then there's still some people like testing. So the teacher's like, whenever you get done with your testing, no phones, just play a game or something, watch YouTube, do something on your computer, just don't have your phone out. It's kind of how like the teacher was. And I'm across the classroom. So like, say if you want to know what a classroom looks like, I'm towards the door and he's like in the back of the classroom, like on the other side of the classroom. And all I hear is my YouTube video. I hear, what's up? Like, I know it's me, and everybody knows it's me. So everybody started laughing, and the teacher was not in the classroom at the time when he did that. So I don't do anything. I just, you know, I do this, and I kind of had my back towards the class, because it's like, why are you doing that? I got picked on a lot. Kind of, if I think about it now, I got picked on a lot during my high school year. A lot. That's crazy. I laugh at it now. It doesn't really bother me now. I don't talk about this stuff because, like, I don't want people coming up to me and be like, why you ain't do this and this. I just don't feel comfortable talking about stuff that goes on because I know you don't care. So that's the only reason why I didn't say anything at the time, because I just felt like no one would care, so I just kept it to myself. I just remember him playing one of my YouTube videos, and he had the volume all the way up, and that's the funny part about it. And everybody knew it was me because I did YouTube. And I used to vlog in school, so they knew it was me. And it's like, okay, at this point, you're just hating. I didn't think that at the time, but when that happened, I was like, okay, wow. Okay, here was a little more chill. I guess because of Corona, there wasn't many students. So there was more like online people than, you know, people at the school. So it was a little more chill. I actually liked my 12th grade year because I didn't have to deal with it. I remember actually going to sleep before school started on 12th grade. I was like, I do not want to mess with none of this. I do not like nobody. I really stayed to myself. The only situation I had was with that one dude, and I don't regret the situation because life is not all about regression, but I really just stayed to myself and really focused on my YouTube. I started taking YouTube very serious. I think my 11th grade, it kind of like the middle of my 11th grade, because I think I figured out what my YouTube password was, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I fell off because I got my stuff taken away. I feel like I would have been at a bigger goal than where I am if I didn't get my stuff taken away. But you know, everything happens for a reason. I don't really, that was kind of like my high school life. My 9th grade year was good. My 10th grade year was like a punch in the face. I just remember crying a lot in 10th grade year because, like, why would you tell somebody to kill themselves? And then have all these negative, I don't do that, people. I don't. And it's crazy because now to the day, those people who think they're cool with me, it's not. Absolutely not. They think that, but I'm not with it because I forgive you, but I don't forget stuff. People would literally make the littlest things, because I guess I was different from everybody. I guess like everybody else wanted to go to college and I wanted to do YouTube. So it's like, I don't know. I don't want to be like everybody else. So at the end of the day, if you guys are getting bullied, say something, because that actually messed up my trust issues now, because I can't trust nobody now. Like, speak up and say something to somebody. And the reason why I did it, because I know y'all gonna be in the comments and be like, why didn't you say anything? Like, why didn't you tell your parents? First of all, I'm not saying that I don't like talking to my parents. I just don't feel comfortable talking to them about situations like that, because I feel like they'll take the image wrong and make it worse. Then I'm like, if they make the problem worse, I'm like, I wish I never told you. It's kind of like that. But if it did get worse, I would probably end up going to my dad, most likely. I feel like mom, not saying that my mom won't do anything, but I know my dad's there. So yeah, just y'all, if y'all are getting bullied, say something, because do I regret in my decisions in high school? No. Not really much. That's not really much. It's just I got picked on a lot. And there's probably more, and I just don't really know it right now. And watch how I end this video, and I'm like laying down, and I'm like, oh, if so, then I might just add some little clips in. If so, but yeah, that's kind of how my little high school Yeah, high school life went. Get bullied a lot. I guess it's because I'm a different breed, but it's whatever. Yeah, if you guys like this video, give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and if you guys are getting bullied, say something, because if I didn't say anything, Lord knows where I would have been, if you think about it. Yeah. Those are the things.